What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today we're going to talk about Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Actually, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin right now in the short term. But that doesn't really take a genius to figure that out because Bitcoin is basically bouncing, back 36 down to 33. And Ethereum is kind of gradually climbing, right? So we're having, Bitcoin outperform Ethereum earlier this year after Ethereum was basically outperforming Bitcoin for a long, long time. And then the market crashed a little bit and everything consolidated. So we have this retracement, correction, consolidation, whatever you want to call it. And then, Ethereum starts to do really well again. So that's really awesome. There's a couple articles I actually wanted to go into earlier, but the video got too long and I kind of split it into two videos now. So that actually makes it good for me since today the video selection is a little bit low. So we'll see what happens from here. But I want to go into this news. Ether outperforms Bitcoin as crypto sentiment improves. Well, Ether is attempting to break above the 50-day moving average for the first time since March. And that's huge. The 50-day moving average was one of the parts of the death cross that kind of, brought Bitcoin back down to one of its previous levels. So cryptocurrencies were mostly higher on Wednesday as bullish sentiment improves. Bitcoin was trading around 34,000 at press time, but is still down 1% over the past week. Ether, however, has been outperforming Bitcoin and is up about 3% over that last week. So Ethereum is doing way better. It seems like it wants to catch Bitcoin. Probably not in the near term, but it's outperforming it, which just means that it's basically rising faster than Bitcoin is. Right here, it's only basically tied. They're both up 1.6%. So it isn't really doing that much better compared to this. They're saying it's 3% over the last week, and this is today. So some days, it outperforms it, some days not. I wouldn't say that it's doing a lot better, just because look at the difference in the price. But yeah, it is doing better in a technical short-term standpoint. So Ether takes the lead. We believe Ethereum and its burgeoning ecosystem will be the growth catalyst for the rest of the year, wrote crypto asset management firm 21 Shares in a Tuesday newsletter. Recently, Ethereum hit a 2-week high in anticipation of upcoming upgrade called EIP 1559, potentially going live on August 4th, which will make Ethereum a scarce asset by reducing the circulating supply of Ethereum at every transaction, 21 Shares wrote. Goldman Sachs published a report on Tuesday stating that Ether's use cases currently possess the highest potential, being the most popular development platform for smart contracts. So this is what I was talking about, how awesome Ethereum is and the potential that it has for the future DeFi and smart contracts. Basically anything can be a smart contract. It's just a contract that's put on a blockchain that makes it a legal binding document, right? And it's decentralized. So instead of having like a bank be the third party for, a house or a car sale, you don't have a third party involved. You'll have a decentralized process involved in a smart contract on a blockchain. And that's why I'm saying this is a technology shift. This is a future, the future of technology is going to be on the blockchain. The military's already using it. The internet is basically transferring, a lot of its data over to blockchains, indexing, just like Google. There's just so many different things that blockchains bring to the world of technology and finances, and it is just a positive thing. Ether is attempting to break above the 50-day moving average for the first time since March. A continued breakout would yield further upside towards the $2,800 resistance. Similar to Bitcoin, Ether is consolidating after a volatile sell-off in May. And this was the huge problem that we had. We had these giant head and shoulders patterns that always kept breaking to the downside. We had a giant sell-off, and that's what these patterns indicate, is what's happening in the chart. So while we're having these sell-offs, it creates these patterns, right? You have people still trying to buy while other people are selling off. So you get these up and down patterns. And then when everybody realizes that they're selling, then you have these major drop-offs. The chart below shows Ether's outperformance relative to Bitcoin and gold this year. So if you want to look, the yellow is gold, the blue is Ethereum, the black is Bitcoin. And this is what I've been saying, a lot of the money is moving out of gold and into Bitcoin. And look, a lot's moving. Bitcoin is stuck in a choppy range, and this is another thing that I've been saying for a while. Bitcoin continues to trade choppy, and though we have seen an upward bias in the last few days, it will take some work for Bitcoin to break up the $42,000 barrier. And I believe that this is just a consolidation period and accumulation time. This shows that money is moving away from gold and into these products. And it's moving more steadily into Bitcoin than Ethereum. But Ethereum is moving more rapidly up and down into a monetary hedge. So we'll see what happens. There's another article that I want to go into here and check out what's going on with that, because this was kind of interesting to me. A class action lawsuit against Binance targets exchanges futures trading. So basically, this is what Robinhood has done with the Dogecoin. They kind of kicked everybody out when Dogecoin went up initially, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. Well, Binance is kind of doing the same thing. A group of Italian and international investors have filed a class action suit against a major crypto exchange, Binance, alleging the firm violated its own rules on futures trading. In a Tuesday announcement, Italy-based legal and consulting firm Lexi said it would be taking legal action against Binance to recover damages from trades on the crypto exchange's futures platform. On behalf of a group of investors, the company and the Swiss blockchain consortium allege Binance breached its rules on crypto derivatives trading and did not function properly at certain peak trading times. According to local news outlet Milano Finanza, the lawsuit is centered around the crypto exchange going offline for several hours on different days, such as on February 8th when Elon Musk announced that Tesla had purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. And that would have really made me mad, because what happened when I bought into Bitcoin when that happened, that would have been me if I wasn't on Coinbase, right? So Coinbase let me buy back in like that. So I had purchased into a stable coin tied to the MakerDAO platform, not to the US dollar. So I don't have to pay taxes on that. But, so, I did that, but I had to buy in $13,000 worth of Bitcoin immediately before the price jumped up thousands and thousands of dollars. So I would have ended up losing tons and tons of money if I was on Binance, like what happened to them at this exact moment in time. So, with Coinbase allowing me to buy in exactly at the moment that I needed to, I was able to get in at Bitcoin when it moved from 37 up to 39, then it continued to go up to 41 to 43. So I was able to get in at 39 and rode it all the way up to 43 within minutes or within hours or days. I'm not exactly sure exactly the time frame on that, but I know that it went immediately up, because as soon as I read that news, it was early in the morning. For some reason, it was a God thing. Some reason I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. I never do that. and I looked at my phone and I saw the news. I got a notification on my phone saying that Elon Musk just disclosed $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. At that exact second, I got my DAI coin. I purchased Bitcoin at that exact moment because I thought the price was going to go down. I was going to use the DAI coin in order to buy more Bitcoin. But when I saw the price going up, I immediately went right back into Bitcoin. It raised like 4 or 5 grand immediately, and I made a giant profit. So if I would have been on Binance at that time, I would have been among one of these people wanting to file a class action lawsuit. That's why I normally stand behind Coinbase. They have been kind of being shady towards me lately when it comes towards my referrals. You see my referrals in the description below. They haven't been paying me or my other people. So Coinbase, this is your last warning. If one more of my referrals doesn't get paid, you're getting off of here, especially when my channel blows up. You are not going to have anything to do with advertising on my channel if you don't make this right. I'm telling you right now, me and my friends and the people who use my links don't appreciate not getting paid for spending $100 on your site. So I'm going to rip you a new one on that. That's not cool. You get one more chance to make it right. All right? If you make sure that they say, so what they tell me, guys, I want to make this clear to you. I put in an email to Coinbase telling them my friend purchased $100 worth of Bitcoin, used my link. I was there with her when she did it. Okay? Used my link, downloaded the app, never used it before, spent $100 on crypto. She didn't get her $10 in free Bitcoin. I didn't get my $10 in free Bitcoin. This happened with another friend of mine. I thought he did it wrong. Didn't happen again. And a third time. So they say, well, we can't do it manually. It's all an automated process. So basically, I refer people. You guys spend $100. Neither of us are getting our rewards. So, Coinbase, you have one chance to make it right, especially right now while my channel is still relatively small. You need to make it right. That way, when my channel blows up, when I tell people they get $10 for trading $100 on your site, they get $10 for trading $100 on your site. You should go out of your way to make sure that that's true if you say it. When I say something, when I do giveaways, my customers get it. You see in the comments below on my videos that they're happy about it. They say they got their money because they did. Now you need to make it right. So everybody who thinks that Coinbase needs to make this right, say so in the comments below. Let them know you're listening. Let them know they need to make it right and pay us our money for doing the referrals. And if not, that's okay, right? We find out what kind of people they are, what kind of exchange they are, and we just don't use them anymore as a community. So let's see if they'll make it right. We'll give them a chance. I'll show you the email if you want. I went back and forth with him all day about this. And I said, they just kept telling me, well, it's an automated thing. And I said, well, you need to look into your automated thing then, because I have 3 legit 100% legit new customers that I referred that used my link, nobody else's link, and traded $100 on their site using my link, but still didn't give me the rewards or them. Now that to me is not good business. So while I only have 184 subscribers, I still have a video that has over 5K views popping up right here that you guys should probably pay attention to, because that's a lot of people that I could tell not to use Coinbase because you don't pay. So I want to keep our relationship neutral. I do want to shout out Coinbase if they do a good job, because I do like their Coinbase Earn, and I have had a lot of positive stuff with there. But if they're going to treat their customers like Robinhood, if they're going to treat their customers like Binance is doing to these guys, then they're not going to be allowed to be advertised on my channel anymore. I will not use their exchange anymore. There's plenty of other ones I can use. It might cost me a little bit more, but it'll be worth it for them not to lie to me or my friends and then just say, blow us off and not, try to fix it. Because I know 100%, even if one of them messed up, I was there for the one that I know didn't mess up. So they not having that be fixed is horrible. So Coinbase, you get one more chance to make this right. I've already made a video that has over 2.5 thousand views for your exchange. I mean, I would consider that being an influencer. So I could tell everybody just not to use Coinbase and have my community just back me up, and then we'll go use frickin' PayPal or something, you know, just to not use Coinbase. So make it right. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Beth!